With Karen Testerman. She is a Republican candidate for governor. It is another one of our conversations with the candidates here on WGIR. Before we talk about the issues and the race and all, let's talk a little bit about yourself. You live up in Franklin. You've been active in politics for some time here in New Hampshire. You started the Cornerstone Policy Research back in 2000 or 2001. Give us a little background on yourself.
We came to New Hampshire in 1993. My husband's a retired Air Force. Through David's travel, we were able to visit every one of the 50 states. We've lived in every region of the United States as well as overseas. So we've had quite a taste of what it could be like. And so New Hampshire is unique, it's special, and we just absolutely love it. We have 4 great kids, 2 daughter-in-laws and a terrific son-in-law, 5 little ones, 5 little boys out of that and 4 little girls out of it. And we are living in a recycled house, you might say. We live in a big Victorian up in Franklin. And both of our cars have quite a few miles on them. So, and they're getting more as I travel around the state.
You obviously enjoy that type of involvement, particularly when it involves family. Grassroots is something that you feel comfortable doing. We're a grassroots state. I mean, people run campaigns on grassroots. Is that how you decided to establish your campaign as well, doing the grassroots campaigning?
Exactly. And if you go out there and you start talking to the people that are in these 9/12 Tea Party groups, you find that the average person, the average Joe Six-Pack is out there and all of a sudden realizing that the state is not going in the direction that they thought it was. And it's no longer leave me alone and let me live my life. Government seems to be involved in everything, telling you when you have to get up in the morning almost. And so, yes, it's those people are out there and they're starting to say, we don't want just the same old, same old. We were writing, I'd go and I'd vote is what one lady said to me every year, and I'd look at the name. If I sort of recognize them, then I'd check it off. She said, I'm not voting stupid anymore. So, and that's generally the feeling out there. They don't want just the tried and true elected official necessarily. They want to know, what is it that you think government can do in our state, and what are you going to do, and who are you, and what is your record? And they're really investigating this year.
As you're out and about and you talk to people about the issues, is jobs the number one concern out there right now?
No, it's really businesses. That's the kind of thing I keep hearing about, is the impact upon our businesses, that they are so overregulated and overtaxed, and they're just not certain what's going to happen tomorrow. So they're not forecasting, they're not hiring, they're freezing their wages, they're doing all kinds of things.
And those are businesses that are already in the state. Part of what's made this state so great is that there was always an attraction for businesses, particularly small to medium-sized businesses, to relocate their businesses here to New Hampshire. Have we now put up the fence and said, you know what, this is probably not such a good place to come and do business?
Well, Glenbeck was a good example. Then another example is the Telebot that was owned by the Netherlands, and they established a branch here in New Hampshire in 1963. They closed their doors and laid off 91 people here in the local area. And maybe they relocated some of those people, but they relocated them back overseas and to Massachusetts. So Massachusetts now is more business friendly than we are.
That's pretty scary.
We can't have that.
That's pretty scary.